What's good, YouTube? I'm CJ and this is Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 4 Part 52. Real quick, I just want to say that guy looked like he was waiting for a drug deal or something going on. I don't know about that, but anyway, this is a pigeon part, so I'm just going to get right into it. Pigeon number 74 is in Northwood, Algonquin, at the very top of the island in a metal crate on a barge next to some foam pipe things, some kind of pipe or something. There it is on the map. But anyway, I just want to real quick while I have a second here talk about these are the pigeons in Algonquin that I'm going to do, and there's a lot in Algonquin, so this is going to be a two-part pigeon thing, and the next part will be up soon. I don't know when. Pigeon number 75 is in Northwood, Algonquin on Grummer Road, sitting on a ledge next to a fenced-in courtyard. I'm going to go through these pretty quick here. Next up, pigeon number 76 is in Northwood, Algonquin on the northern side of Xenotime Street, the same street Playboy lives on, and it is sitting on a cement pole. That's exactly what it is. Pigeon number 77 is in Northwood, Algonquin at the end of Xenotime Street. On its northern side, there's a destroyed building, and sitting on one of its ledges is the pigeon. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through these real quick here because there is a lot of pigeons. Pigeon number 78 is in Northwood, Algonquin on a fenced balcony area that's surrounding some apartment buildings. He was a little hard to find, not too bad. Pigeon number 79 is in Northwood, Algonquin on the western shore, sitting on the cement wall that is before the water. It's near some construction workers digging a hole, and also there is a place where you can find a hidden piece of body armor over here. I think I might have showed you that before, I don't know, but there's some body armor that's around here that if you ever want to pick that up, you can, because that's where it's located. Pigeon number 80 is kind of a bitch to get to. It's actually on a roof, and it's crazy. It's on the roof of this hospital. So I'm just gonna wait a second here, but it's on the roof of this hospital, and the hospital is in North Holland, Algonquin, and it's on the very tip top, on the highest part of the roof. So like you have to climb up I guess you could get a helicopter, but I'm gonna show you the way that you can go. You can actually get to it from the ground. There's a little garage in the helicopter. There's a little garage in the hospital, and like where these ambulances are, and you can go through the back door, and there's a staircase that you can climb to the very top. And on the very top of the hospital is kind of a nice view up there, but there's also these large ventilation units, and on one of the ventilation units there is a ladder on one of them, and I guess you can climb up there, and there's a pigeon on top of one of them. And I had a lot of trouble getting to this pigeon, and I also had a lot of trouble finding this pigeon once I got up there. So you can see I kind of sped up me walking through all these staircases. It's crazy high up there. And then right after that, there's actually two pigeons on this hospital, and so yeah, the next one's in North Holland, Algonquin, and it's on the 6th floor, and like on the 6th floor there's a rooftop. It's not the very top, but there's like halfway up there's another rooftop, and it like wraps around the building. And if you go through the doorway, well, there's not really a doorway there, but you can go, you'll find it. It's not all the way at the top, but it's like half, and then you go through there and you have to like walk all the way around where the roof is, and the pigeon's like sitting on top of a railing just up there. It's confusing. I really didn't like this, but there's two pigeons on this hospital, and this hospital has two roofs, and each pigeon is on a different roof. so it's confusing. They get a lot more confusing though. See, like I was like lost out of my mind up here. I don't know, but I'm going to speed up me walking back down, and you can get the first one like on your way up, or you can get like you can go all the way. I just went all the way to the top and then got the next one on my way back down, but I guess you could get one on your way up and then keep going up and then get the other one. I don't know, but anyway, these pigeon parts are not my favorite to do commentary on or to record, but it's just one of those bitch parts of the games of this game. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it 100%, and the pigeon should just be right around this corner here. Wait. There he is. You can see me just kind of like walk up to him like, is this it? Is this it? But yeah, finally find that pigeon. Pigeon number 82 is in North Holland again. It's Algonquin on a median separating the road from the train tracks. This is the area where a lot of people multiplayer like to get into the subway with their cars because there's a big enough opening that cars can fit through. It's just like right on the street. There's right next to the hospital actually. There's just like an opening in the train tracks, and on the railing like that's on the median that separates the train tracks from the road, there is the pigeon. So that was a long explanation. But pigeon number 83 is in East Holland, Algonquin, on the side of a balcony in an alley behind a building on Uranium Street near some stairs. Pigeon number 84, I got a little behind here. Pigeon number 84 is in Northwood, Algonquin, on the fire escape of the apartment building on an intersection of Astoria and Wardite Street. And you can snipe it here. It's kind of on the fire escape, so that's what I did, is snipe it. Pigeon number 85 is in East Holland, Algonquin, on the eastern shore, sitting on a cement block right next to the water of like a running path. You can see me get to it. Pigeon number 86 is in Varsity Heights, Algonquin, underneath Hickey Bridge. Hickey Bridge is the one that goes from Algonquin to Alderney, so you got to be careful here because obviously if you go to Alderney, if you don't have this unlocked like I don't, then you'll get that 6-star wanted level. But I kind of show you where this is at. If you go down underneath, there's a bar that's down there, which is actually the hideouts for the Angels of Death, the biker gang. But if you go underneath the bridge or underneath the road, I took a weird way to get down there, but like you can at least see where it is. There's a bar down there, and there's docks, and you just go down onto the dock, and you can see the pigeon. The pigeon's actually underneath the bridge, so I don't know any other way you can get him besides going down at the dock like I did. And snipe him. This is another sniping one. And there was this weird ass guy down here too. I don't know what was going on with him or what was his deal, but anyway, this is the dock I was talking about, and you can get the pigeon here. Really, I don't know what that dude's deal was, but anyway, pigeon number 87 is on top, right above the last one, actually on the bridge. It's in Varsity Heights, Algonquin, on the southern railing of the Hickey Bridge, and the south railing, the southern railing. It's right near the entrance. Like I was looking a little bit farther ahead, but it's actually right next to the entrance, right there. You can see it. Pigeon number 88 is in Varsity Heights, Algonquin, in the alley off of Silicone Street, and there's an old playground, and in the sandbox is the pigeon. I had no idea this was an old playground. I just kind of found the pigeon is like right next to this parking spot that I marked in, and then the next one is just like right down the road. But there's this like old ass sandbox. I guess that you can find the pigeon inside, right in there. Pigeon number 89 is right next to it. It's in Varsity House, Algonquin, literally just on a pillar off of the exit to Ruby Street, or Varsity House, Algonquin, on a pillar on the exit of Ruby Street. Just real easy. That one's pretty easy. Pigeon number 90 is in Middle Park, Algonquin, on top of the boating house on the lake. So this is like right in the park, and then you can see in the middle of the park there's a lake, and then there's a big house where like people get into canoes and then start like boating on the lake, and the pigeon is on top of the house that is next to the lake, the boating house. This is the really easy pigeon. I got a little ahead of myself now. That was the really easy pigeon. Pigeon number 89, that was just right on top of the pillar. And then this next one here is the one that's on top of the boathouse. Right. Yes, this is in Middle Park. So there he is there. You get ahead of yourself, and then there's just downtime and you don't know what to say, so I just shut up. Pigeon number 91 is in Middle Park West, Algonquin, sitting on the side of the building with large columns. And I forgot to mention that I was wearing a hat at the beginning of the episode. It was like the first hat I ever wore in this game or ever bought, but I got hit by a car and I lost it, so it didn't last very long. Pigeon number 92 is also in Middle Park West, Algonquin, sitting on the windowsill of a large column building facing the park. So you can get him there. Did I get ahead of myself again? Was that just pigeon 90? Okay, so yeah, there's the column one. Oh yeah, now I'm behind. That one right there was just pigeon number 93, and that one is in Middle Park, Algonquin, sitting on one of the pillars into the entrance of the park. Watch out, there's cops around the entrance too. So, pigeon number 94 is in Middle Park East, Algonquin, sitting in a curved nook of a very large building with columns that is facing the park. Pigeon number 95 is the one I just am at right now. Is in Lancaster, Algonquin, sitting on the railing of the entrance to the Court Street East subway station. So right on the subway there. Pigeon number 96 is on the Eastboro Bridge, Algonquin, sitting on the first steel bar overhead, coming from Algonquin. Kind of a toughie there. Pigeon number 97 is on the northeastern tip of Charge Island. Near the dock is a wooden sailboat on land. The boat's actually on land, and on the bow, the front of the boat, is the pigeon, and this is where I'm going to catch up and actually start talking about the pigeon that is going on in the video right now instead of either getting ahead or behind. That boat right there is where the pigeon is at. Right there. Got him. Pigeon number 98 is going to be in Middle Park West, Algonquin, on the walking bridge, sitting on a tree planter box. I don't know what the hell planter box is, but it's a lot of talking. This is going really fast. Pigeon number 99, getting close to halfway done, is on the southeastern part of Middle Park, Algonquin, on the top of a pillar near the stairs by the fountain. And finally, halfway through, pigeon number 100 is in Middle Park, Algonquin, sitting on a white awning facing Middle Park on Columbus Avenue. Just shot him there. We are finally halfway done with these pigeons. Hope you've enjoyed this so far. Keeping on going, chugging along here. Pigeon number 101 is in the river off of the western shore of Algonquin, sitting on top of a barge a little out into the river that has sand on it. Pigeon number 102 right here is in Charge Island, underneath the bridge, in a parking lot medium plot near a large water barrel and large billboard for car. Sounds a little complicated, but I don't think it was too hard. It's like the only parking lot on Charge Island. Pigeon number 103 is in Purgatory, Algonquin, in an alley by Hellgate, sitting on a railing of stairs. Not too hard there. Finally, to end this part, pigeon number 104 is in Star Junction, Algonquin, in an alleyway in a tree in front of the Seagull Theater. It's kind of funny that it's like seagull and pigeons are almost the same. But there it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.